Quickly, this is a paid segment from skinswap.com. Log into SkinSwap today to be able to easily trade, buy, and most importantly for us, sell skins. SkinSwap even supports PayPal, so it's quite accessible for everyone. Don't forget to use my affiliate code OMIGHTY to help me out, and also claim your free item at the top right of the website screen too.
What's going on, guys? I'm Mighty back again with the weekly Rust skins videos, and today we have an interesting Rust item store. So sorry this is a late one, of course. I have been quite busy lately, and we're going to be doing this all in the one video. So we have pretty interesting little collection this week, so let's go get started. Also, this is the first time I've played Rust since I've been back, and this thing is sick. Thanks, Face Punch. So, alright, let's get started with the Redemption Metal gear. And also we've got bloody parachutes now, that's awesome. Actually, I'll keep that, we'll trial it later. And we have gas masks, but I don't know if that's a thing yet. Okay, so, let's have a look at this cheeky stuff. This gear looks sick. Alright, so it's going for $3.85 each as well, which isn't ideal for your standard store price. Of course, it is above standard store price. But overall, Sonosa has told me that the set is going to continue, and Road Sign is currently next, and then after that, of course, will be clothing and armor. So typically when stuff like this comes out in this order, the first items will be the most expensive, that being the metal gear in this case. It does have a higher price point, so it does mean that we're likely going to have less quantity on the community market when it leaves the Rust item store. So overall, that is a good thing for the starting price of the redemption stuff. Just have to keep in mind as well that the redemption stuff has been successful, but so far it's only been for weapons. This is the first time that it's not been a weapon skin. So finally moving over to the clothing and armor. So this is basically going to be a new set. Overall, it looks absolutely awesome, and I do think that you will make money investing in it. It is $3.85 though, so I also think that you probably could get it for a little bit cheaper with a buy order if you aren't planning on buying it off the Rust item store. But overall, I do think that you can make money off of it, and so I will recommend investing in the redemption face mask and chest plate off of the Rust item store for this week. Alright, let's move over to the weapons. So we'll chuck that gear away for now and wrap that stuff again, and we'll test it out later. Did I not get the weapons? No, I did not. So, bit amateur, but we are going to spawn the weapons in now. This is what it looks like when you do it, when you eventually find the Thompson skin box. Alright, so we will get started with the Armageddon AK, and then after that we'll talk about the Pirate Tommy. So let's type that in. Hopefully the skins don't take too long to load. Knowing my luck, they probably will now that I'm recording. But overall, you don't really need to see them because you can just check the Rust item store for yourself. This one's about to load in there. So this is what the Armageddon AK is looking like. Overall, nice red sight. You do love to see it. The actual ADS is quite blurry, but I know that's not the skin creator's fault. This Armageddon actually looks cooler in the game than what it does in the Rust item store, so I'm glad that I am showing it off. We'll give it a cheeky reload. I would imagine that that isn't a glowing face. If it is a glowing eye, then that is very unfortunate. If it's not glowing, that's good. Okay, so overall, the Armageddon AR, this is the first of the Armageddon weapons. I'm pretty sure, actually no, I think we've had two Armageddon weapons. I'm pretty sure they're also both below $3.95. I could be thinking of the wrong thing, but overall, look, I don't think it's really going to be that good of an investment. Yeah, you're going to have to listen to the game volume as well. So, overall, I don't think it's going to be that good of an investment. We already have so many AK skins in the game. It's going for $3.95, which is above standard store price for weapon skins. It is a cool looking AK, don't get me wrong, but I do think you're probably going to be able to get it for cheaper off of the community market once it leaves the Rust item store. So, overall for this week, I'm not going to recommend investing the Armageddon AR off of the Rust item store. So that's a no from me, buddy. Right, moving over to the Pirate Tommy. So I really don't like the green stuff on the Pirate set. I understand that it's meant to be like old and raggedy and stuff like that, a little bit a little bit like mossy and have a bit of algae on it, etc. or whatever. Also, the ADS is of course the X, where the X marks the spot on a map. Cool. I do have a bit of a weakness when it comes to like the skeleton and like the bones on skins. So personally, I actually think this Thompson's sick. The red iron sight's always a bonus in my eyes, but I do think this one is a little bit too dirty. So it does make it a little bit harder to see, even though it is, of course, a color that doesn't blend into everything that you're ADSing on. So I think the red iron sight does miss the mark this time. Like, it's basically blending in with the bloody grass. It's a bit faint. So overall, we have had pirate weapons in the game as well. We had an AK that's like $2.80 or something like that. So overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in the pirate Tommy. Of course, the AK does suffer from having already too many nice AK skins on the market. Although at this point, we're starting to get quite a few Thompson skins as well, and we also do get quite a lot of free Thompson skins from the Twitch Rust events. So overall, it is a nice looking skin, but the pirate AK hasn't performed well, and I do think that is going to be a continuing trend with the pirate weapon. So overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in the... Let's give you a little reload. Not going to recommend investing in the pirate. So that's what that looks like reloading. Also, look at that. At Face Punch and the skin creator, fix this crap. Look at that little dot. The skin creator has missed a part of the Thompson, a part of deleting the Thompson. You can see it in the Rust Autumn Store's screenshot, and it is actually there. I actually hate that, and that needs to be fixed immediately. So, skin creator, please fix that. Alright, that's it for the weapons. Not going to recommend investing in either of them. That's it for the armor. I will recommend investing in that. And now we move over to the deployables. Looking at the ultra large box. This one is made by Stefan, and this is a pretty awesome looking skin. It is a glowing deployable as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Yes, it is glowing. Okay, so pretty awesome. The end also looks sick, which is a plus, and you also have a option of a blue end, bluish white, and a purple and like purplish pinkish. So overall, the glow on this is actually pretty awesome, especially because you basically are getting 2 box skins for the price of 1. Like, you could be buying this and then using this end on half of your base, and then this end on the second half of your base. So as I just said, you're getting like 2 box skins for the price of 1, which is pretty awesome. You don't actually see that like pretty much at all with box skins. They're pretty much all like this drop box skin, for example, where each end is identical. So overall, I do think that the ultra large box is actually pretty awesome for that exact reason. There's like some anime bloody third person bird's eye view game. I can't remember what it's called. And this really reminds me of it, even though I'm having a mental blank of what it's called. I think it's a Korean game. But overall, $3.85 is what it's going for, and it just makes it hard these days because all of the Rust Autumn skins, like on the Rust Autumn store, I'm actually stuck here, are more expensive, so it does make it a lot harder. Just because the initial investing cost is yeah, really just making it harder because, of course, it's already more expensive. My brain is absolutely fried, by the way, so sorry about that. So yeah, overall, with the ultra-large box, it's hard to say because it does have 2 different colors, so I actually do think it's quite unique, but not many people are going to know about that. Overall, I do think if you want to invest in it, I'd recommend getting it off of the community market instead of the Rust Autumn store, because I do think you're going to be able to get it for a little bit cheaper off of the community market than the Rust Autumn store. But look, at the end of the day, if someone makes a video about this, or if it ends up like in a video, as long as someone mentions it, just the fact that it's got 2 different colored ends, you're basically, as I said, getting 2 skins for the price of 1, and I actually think that's awesome. So really, it actually is pretty good value for money, $3.95, because you are basically getting 2 skins, assuming you are using the ends like that in your loot rooms. So, alright, I'm going to move over now to the Pixel Locker. This is going for $3.05, and This is, of course, one of David Dan's skins. This does not have any glow, so $3.05 is quite expensive for a non-glowing deployable, but it is also a cool-looking skin. Unfortunately, though, we always get a lot of nice, like really nice looking locker skins in the Twitch drops, which of course are free. And the pixel set is kind of like done now. Like, I don't think there's really any hype for it, even though they are cool skins. I don't really think that the demand is going to outweigh the supply of these, and so I don't think the value is really going to go up above the $3.05 mark. Currently, it is $3.05 on the Rust Atom store, and so overall, I don't think you really will be making any money off of the Pixel Locker. So for that reason, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Pixel Locker off the Rust Atom store for this week. Last but not least, we have the Punk Jack door. Now, this one is a glowing deployable. I actually think this is a really unique looking door skin. You don't really see skins like this in-game. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Of course, it's meant to be some sort of like audio tech head, just absolutely frothing the speakers. And this is also a glowing deployable. This one is going for $3.85. That's what it looks like when it's glowing. Quite pixely, but I think that's just unfortunately a Rust thing where the skin files get reduced when they come into the game, which is a shame. It would look awesome if the quality of the skins were a little bit higher, but that is not the skin creator's fault. Friendly reminder. Overall, yeah, really unique looking door skin, really awesome, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to have that much demand simply because we've already got so many door skins on the Rust Atom store. There's so many glowing ones. Like, everyone's got their own favorite door skin. Then there's also the super popular door skins like the From Hell and other door skins like that, which I'm not thinking of any right now. But anyway, yeah, look, overall, I actually don't really think there's going to be that much of a demand. All the people that are really into audio and music, they're probably going to love this door. But for the general Rust audience, I don't think they're going to love it. So overall, just because it's $3.85, I'm not going to recommend investing in it. I do think it's too expensive, and so, yeah, I'm not going to recommend investing in that one. So let us test out this wrong thing. Let's test out this bloody parachute. I don't actually know how to use it, so... Oh, that's crazy, dude. And that's the parachute. I did accidentally open the server, so it's a one-time use, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one. And just like that, I'm back because I forgot to record the UAP sleeping bag when I just looked over at the Rust Atom store. So, alright, let's get the bed, let's get the bag, let's talk about the bag. Skin box. UAP. Drag that down. Definitely didn't really need to record this part. But anyway, this is the UAP sleeping bag going for $3.85 as well. And it is, of course, a glowing deployable, just like the other UAP skins have been. The only problem with the UAP skins is that they don't actually go up in price. So I guess there just isn't a demand for alien stuff at the moment. I'm pretty sure the first UAP skin, I think, was the Furnace. And I think that came out like during some edgy classified bloody thing with some judge and bloody intelligence dude. Anyhow, $3.85 is what this sleeping bag's going for. It's actually quite a cool looking sleeping bag, but we already have so many cool looking sleeping bags. Also, the glow is just kind of like whatever, like who cares? So overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in it. I think you can get it for cheaper off the community market with a buy order, and so that is what I'll recommend doing. $3.85. Like all of the Rust Atom store, most of the skins these days are pretty overpriced. And it does seem like the prices are just getting more expensive, so it does make it a lot harder to be investing in, especially when more people now are investing compared to back in the day, especially when skins were cheaper as well. So everything is a little bit harder to invest in these days, but overall you can definitely still make money off of these skins. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Sorry that I have been very slow with it lately. haven't really had much time. I've been quite time poor. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.